Welcome back to a brand new video. Today is how to cook a pork belly. These are the ingredients needed: 2 onions, 5 garlic, 3 bay leaves, thyme, salt and pepper. And for the pan searing later, it's going to be garlic powder, dry thyme, salt and pepper. Not that many ingredients needed. So what I'm doing here, I'm putting half of the ingredients in the slow cooker at the bottom. Then I'm putting the pork belly on top of half the ingredients. I'm going to put the other half on top of the pork belly. This way you're going to get more flavour throughout the slow cook. If it was all just at the bottom, then it would have a tougher time to penetrate the meat to get to the top. So this way you're kind of squashing the pork belly from both sides with flavour. Loads of flavour in this. And once it's all in the slow cook, add some boiling hot water to help it get started slow cooking. And if you've got quite a large pork belly, then you can just pick it up on each side there, and it helps the water get down to the bottom, because you might pour the hot water on top and then not realise the bottom's actually dry. So make sure it's all coated. Slow cook it on the high heat for 3.5 hours. I find that to be perfect for me. I've got a Russell Hobbs slow cooker for anyone that wanted to know. And then afterwards it comes out like this. This is 10 minutes of letting it rest. And the knife, as you can see, is gliding right through the pork belly. Delicious, succulent pork belly. Really, really nice. If you cook it for too long in the slow cooker, then the pork belly will almost become dry and become pulled pork. But we're going for more of a juicy, tender cut of meat like this. You can see the juiciness coming out of it. So after you've got to this stage, we're going to want to separate all the pieces and give them a nice amount of seasoning. I personally like to season quite heavily. I think once you do sear it in the pan, you lose a lot of that seasoning anyway, so I put a nice generous amount of garlic powder, thyme, salt and pepper. I'm using pink Himalayan salt and whole peppercorns ground fresh in the grounder. Used extra virgin olive oil, organic one, in the pan here. And make sure when you put the oil in the pan, make sure the pan's hot first. And as soon as the oil starts to run in the pan, then it's ready to put the pork belly into it, the pork belly slices. If the oil was too thick, then it means the oil is cold, and it won't give it the sear that we want. We want that nice crisp on the outside and that nice juicy tender bit in the middle. I let these sear on each side for about 1.5 minutes. I'd done the highest temperature on my induction hob, but everyone's is different, so you know your hob or cooking appliance better than me. So once I've done 1.5 minutes on each side, I've got this nice golden crisp colour, and then you want to get the skin crispy as well, otherwise it'll be a bit flubbery. So I put that skin side down for another 2 minutes until it got nice and crisp and rendered it off. And that's it. It's very simple. I want to keep this nice and short and easy for you guys. So plate, season, serve, done.